Hello and welcome to another Garage Grow Room update. Just having a quick look at what's going on. A couple of strawberry plants down low here. Strawberries haven't been doing really well. One of them over here, in fact, is fading for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Seem to be getting enough water. Seem to be setting roots down into the soil below where it's damp, so it should be doing okay, but just not doing great. So I'm not sure if it's just not quite enough light for them at the edge here, or what's going on. There doesn't seem to be any pests or anything, so should be doing better than they are, but they're just not. So a little bit of research to do on that. Geranium here is doing fantastic well. Look at all those blooms. Absolutely great to have all that splash of color here in the winter. And off to the side here, have my scented geranium. Just gave that a big haircut a week or so ago. It was taking up half the bed, so it was time to cut it back. And tomato plant is taking over for it. Just blooms everywhere, leaves everywhere, stems everywhere. It goes all the way to this corner, to the back corner, and across to the far corner over there. So it is absolutely everywhere. But that's okay. I'm getting a few tomatoes, so it's okay. On the other side here, I got my purple kale. It's doing really well. Really pleased with how it's doing. It really took me by surprise just how easy and how great the kale would do in here. It's been absolutely zero pests on it. Aphids, I've got quite an aphid infestation at the moment, and aphids aren't touching it. I have a few whiteflies, they're not touching it. Drought tolerant. You know, there's been times where during the summer where I was busy and I didn't water it for 2, 3, 4 weeks, and yeah, it lost a bunch of leaves and was wilting and stuff, but just gave it a bit of water and it bounced right back. So absolutely chuffed with how well that's done. The next bed here, kind of letting it lie fallow more or less at the moment. My rose here is barely clinging on. There's a couple leftover strands of mint that slowly pulling out. I want to get rid of the mint out of this bed now. And a lowly geranium that is taking over because of course it rooted through the bottom of the pot into the ground below there, but you know, another nice little burst of color, so leave that for now. And down the far end here, there's a couple of houseplant cuttings that are hanging on. There's a Thanksgiving cactus and oh, what the heck's the name of that? Can't think right now. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's a houseplant. It's doing well. But yeah, kind of thinking about revamping this bed here. It's I've just been throwing a lot of the dead leaves and stuff just from the soil, kind of acting as a mulch, but they're building up quite a lot, not really breaking down, so I kind of want to turn them into the soil, get a bit more breakdown on them. Other thing I'm looking at is maybe getting a worm bin out here to take care of some of the compost coming out from the house and take care of some of this plant matter coming off of the plants here. So something I'm considering. Over the far side here, another scented geranium. Got a couple little flowers on it. Doing not bad. I haven't really watered this one enough. You can see a few brown leaves on it, and a few flowers are dying off pretty quick. But it seems to be doing not bad considering the lack of care. And a whole bunch of other geraniums here. Just look at all that color. Whites, pinks, oranges, reds. Just brilliant. That, as you can see in a few of them here, there's a little bit of aphid outbreak there. Aphids don't really usually target geraniums, but this winter they seem to be. But just look at those colours. Absolutely lovely. And of course, for pop of scent at the front here, good old heliotrope. I absolutely love the scent of this thing. I wish you could smell it. It's incredible. Absolutely love the heliotrope. It's doing a lot better this year than it did last year, so really pleased about that. Moving along here, a couple mint cuttings that I took from the aquaponic bed there. That's Not so alcoholic. Must be. They're doing okay in here. A bunch of oregano as well. A couple of plants that didn't do so well in the back there. This one was a basil. Not quite sure why that failed there, but it did. Another geranium, of course. And then over here I've got some potatoes growing out here. I haven't got all the lights on over here at the moment because there's not much growing here. But still not doing too bad. You can see a few aphids on the potato there. Got a couple more potatoes in this empty space here coming. This is a onion. I had a onion going half rotten inside the house, so threw it out in the compost in the bed here, buried it, and it started to grow. So getting some onion greens off of that, which is kind of nice. A few more potatoes there. Lots of new growth there. Lots of aphids too, if you can see that. Gotta take care of a few of those today, but yeah, doing okay, I guess. Just wish wasn't so many aphids. Next over here is dahlia. Brought it inside rather than leaving it out in the cold to die, so put on a bit more new growth, suffering from the aphids as well. Little bed up the top here, so looking forward to see a flower finally. Didn't flower this year, it's the first year we had it, so be nice if it does flower in here. Give a little extra colour. Down here I have a carnation, single bud on it here. It got eaten back by mice a couple of times during the summer. But now I put it in the bed here, it seems to be doing better. It was in a plug with a tomato, which randomly popped up. I'm not quite sure what type it is. It's obviously a larger tomato. There's a couple on it there. A bunch of dead leaves on that because it never got quite enough water in the pot. But in the bed here it's done better. Although, as you can see, a bunch of tomatoes kind of died on me because I let it dry out. Oops. Soil isn't really deep enough in the back here. Could really be doing with being a lot deeper, but kind of ran out of soil at the time and had stuff to plant, so I planted them. Oh well. But yeah, still doing really well though. Everything's growing well. So I'm certainly pleased with that. Underneath we have all our geranium cuttings that we have done from outside. Just a whole bunch of those, both sides, and even back here. So, lots of geraniums on the go, keeping them alive over winter. They could do with a bit more light down there, but you know, they're doing okay. That's why I did get the extra grow lights that are down there. My camera will turn the right way. Still trying to figure out this new camera stabilization. That yeah, I got some of those lights there to go underneath. One of these days I'll get there. But yeah, anyway, wrap this up. Having another look at the flowers over here, because we all need a little bit of flower power this deep in winter.